Hi, I'm Charlene Thomas. I'm the author of A Month of Sunday Solar Cooking at Home and the blog MainstreamSolarCooking.com, where I hope I'll see you. Today I'm going to give you a tip on how to prepare multiple meals. By doubling your recipes, you can save yourself a lot of time. If you fix the meal, you save extra portions in something similar to this, and today we are going to be using this. This is the tin foil containers that you can get at any local grocery store that come with their own plastic covers. We can't use a plastic cover in the oven, whether it's conventional or solar, so we have to do something else. What I've done is I've raised the lip along the edge, just as straight as I can, of this container. I'm using dried beans in there just to give it some weight. I've pre-cut my tin foil simply to save some time. You'll see it's as wide and a little bit more of the container because you want that extra room. Place it gently across the top, and you're just going to rub your fingers and your thumbs along that edge to give it a little tiny template before you start pressing anything down. You're just slowly bringing the tin foil down around the container, but you haven't really done a whole lot yet. Now what you're going to do, using your fingers and your thumb, is bring that tin foil up against that lip that you've raised so that it comes in on the inside. And that's why you want it to be a little bit loose when you bring it in there. You don't want to have made that first turn too tight, so that you can bring it in and you'll have enough tin foil for the next step. And the next step is to use the lip that's already there on the metal container, folding it over and encasing your tin foil into the container. And what that does is it gives you its own sealed cover so that you can use it without worrying about steam escaping or liquid escaping while you're cooking. This can be used in both your solar oven or your conventional oven, or even the little toaster ovens that people have. It's going to keep the meal sealed in there while it's cooking, all the nice juices and everything. And it's going to make it very handy for taking it out and either putting it directly into the freezer, carrying it to a church supper or wherever you want to bring it, and serving it from there, from the table. In the solar oven, because remember I've told you there are no hot spots. Now, I have my scissors here because I was going to suggest that you cut off the edges, and I decided no, I don't cut off my edges. Why should I tell you to do that? Just let the edges sit in there. It's no big deal. And it makes it a lot easier to take it off when it comes out of the oven. And if you want to stack it in your solar oven, what I did was I took some of these little skewers that you buy in the package, broke them in half, and I made little braces for them. You can stick a dish right on top of the other, but I get a little nervous, especially if the food is heavy in the top container, that it might just push its way through. So I do this for my own security and my own sense of feeling comfortable by stacking. And it gives it a little bit of height, a little bit of air, a little bit of heat to get between both containers so it doesn't totally close off the heating. When you're going to stack containers, it's going to take a little bit longer to cook in the solar oven, but it will cook. You don't have to worry about that. So that is one of the neat things about the solar oven. It has no hot spots and you can use it. Before I put it in, I make sure I use Solarware, because this is silver and it's reflective and it'll push the sun away. The Solarware is large enough that if you have large, let me think, what is it? Oh yeah, the Corningware casserole, I think it's a 3/4, will fit in this beautifully. It's a little round, has nice edges, and then you just put the cover on the top. You don't have to worry about painting jars or anything like that. You don't have to seal it tight. You can just lay it in there. Sometimes I just run it through the fingers, the little holes here, pull it tight, and that makes it very, very easy to carry back and forth into the oven. Very light. Very little heat loss. When you open the door, pop it down, close the door, come back when it's done. Take it up, pull it out of the oven. I hope you've enjoyed my little tip on how to make ahead dinners, and that you'll come back to the MainstreamSolarCooking.com website to catch more hints, more tips, more recipes, and discover the fun yourself of cooking with the sun. It is fun, it's definitely free, and it's green.